And we're live on Pure Country Mornings. We've got the Shaft Bottom Boys who recently set a world record here in Sudbury, which is so exciting. We're going to go on the air in like 10 seconds.
10 seconds out.
Trophy, Brian. Get the trophy.
Here we go.
All right, here we
Here's
go,
the
guys.
hardware.
This is so cool. That's awesome.
Pure Country Mornings with Josh and Coop. It's Chris Young and Losing Sleep. It's 9:07. Bit of a sunny start for us. Sun and cloud coming our way this afternoon, but a special weather statement also in effect as we could get some rain, freezing rain, a mixed bag of stuff coming later on tonight. 7 degrees is the high, currently sitting at +1. This is so cool. You may have heard there was a Guinness World Record broken over the weekend right here in Sudbury by none other than Sudbury's own Shaft Bottom Boys. And we've got them hanging out live in studio with us this morning. Guys, we got Stevie, Johnny, Jeffy, and Philly all hanging out with us live in studio.
We're the Shaft Brothers.
The Shaft Brothers. How are you guys doing this morning?
We're still pumped. We're doing great.
I can tell the energy is still just buzzing off you guys from this performance you did over the weekend in the bottom of a mine shaft. Isn't that right?
That's correct. So the original record was held by a band called the Agonizers, who I'm told are agonizing at the moment. They were just over 1,200 meters, or roughly 4,169 feet below sea level into the Earth's crust. We performed at the 7,200 level at Creighton Mine. However, we lose about 1,000 feet because we're above sea level. So we're 6,200 and I think 12 feet. So we just shattered the old record. And there's some cool history behind this record because they stole it from the evolutionary band from Confederation High School, who originally had it in 2007, and they quickly pulled the rug from under them a few months later. So it's so fitting for us to steal it back to Sudbury. Been mining here for over a century. We're all good old Sudbury boys, and our name is the Shaft Bottom Boys.
Reclaiming our glory.
Absolutely.
So I gotta ask here, how did an idea like this come to be? Because it's pretty out there. It's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, you don't just wake up and decide to play at the bottom of a mine shaft. No, lots of planning went into this, so lots of support from, I got to give a shout out to Al Vermeesh, who's the manager of Creighton Mine, and Vale in general, who supported this right from the beginning. A little bit of history about us. This just started out as a novelty band back in 2004 when Inco at the time started Sudbury Saturday Night. They wanted a band to play at Center Ice to sing the song Sudbury Saturday Night. From there, we just played banquets, events, and continued to play and get popular. And this whole event started with a phone call from Science North, who were having a gala fundraising dinner. They're unveiling their Guinness World Record exhibit, wanted a band just to perform, and when we found out what the purpose of the gala was and the dignitaries that were coming, it catalyzed the whole idea to say this is our chance to link all this together. And the other cool part is we linked it into a sponsorship and funding for charities. Miners for Cancer, that's very important to us. And we also supported Science North Kids Summer Camp as well. So just a really cool story that we were able to pull off.
Yeah, and it's so cool that everything lined up like this for you, because I imagine it's got to be pretty hard to get all the pieces in place for a show like this. I know with Guinness World Records, you do need those adjudicators on site. You need those officials on site to be able to basically confirm that the record was broken. So it's so cool that everything fell into place like it did.
And it's going to be a really hard record to beat. Just because of the depth. You basically have to go to South Africa. Sadly for Finland, they don't have mines deep enough, so a little bit of a ha-ha there, but yeah, it's going to be tough to beat.
So at this point, you've done the show. What was that like for you guys to perform a concert underground like this?
Why don't you guys start talking here?
Well, for me, Stevie Shaft, it was quite emotional when we kind of went up the cage and, kind of just reflecting on what happened. It was just, surreal for us. I know that's how I felt.
Yeah, I think we all had that kind of tear-jerking moment for sure. Going down was actually really cool because we had all the miners in the cage singing Sudbury Saturday Night with us. So everyone was, stomping
That's
with
cool.
their feet and, excited for us. And they were such an engaged group. So again, the song that you're going to hear tells the story, and the other cool part is the way this played out is exactly how we wrote the song. They were gracious enough to actually shut the mine down, bring the miners in. We had about 50 to 60 miners in the garage, engaged, pumping, they're just fist pumping and just having a great time. I felt like I was in a bar, really.
With one thing was definitely missing down there that we normally have.
Oh yeah, some beverages, yes.
Now you guys, of course, brought your instruments. We've crammed you all into studio. You're going to perform a song for us, and you were mentioning you actually wrote a song about this process, and you were mentioning to us off the air that the process actually worked out very similar to how you wrote the song.
Correct, and as Jeffy Shaft has alluded to, good songs come quick. We wrote it in about 15 minutes, and it just tells the story of how this event started, and just talks about the miners being there without having to drill and muck, and then right after we finished, it was back to business. Right? That was awesome, guys. High fives, and then back to work.
Wow. Yeah. So what is the song called?
Creighton Deep.
Creighton Deep. We're going to hear it live on Pure Country 91.7.
Ready, boys?
Ready.
We are the Shaft Bottom Boys. Go Phillies. One more time. Fade the sound from underground, not the usual rumbling. Shaft Bottom Boys make noise. Guinness World Records be running. Red down punks and the miners' songs. The cap pipes all lit. The drilling stopped, the buckets dropped. Music filled their skip. Shaft Bottom Boys don't need no love. Shaft Bottom Boys are up with the mob. Shaft Bottom Boys are going deep. Shaft Bottom Boys a record they'll keep. Shaft Bottom Boys signs to our call. Shaft Bottom Boys play at the mall. Shaft Bottom Boys now the records on the wall. Shaft Bottom Boys go Billy. Stevie Shaft. Drills start humming, the blast calls coming. Shaft Bottom Boys shout, clear, clear, clear. Clarabelle's calling, the trucks start hauling, and the hoist switches into gear. At Creighton, 9 hour deepest fiber in the sugar shack. We'll muck 'em high, meet in the dry, in the bar we will attack. Shaft Bottom Boys don't need no love. Shaft Bottom Boys are one with the mud. Shaft Bottom Boys are going deep. Shaft Bottom Boys are record they'll keep. Shaft Bottom Boys thanks to great mind. Shaft Bottom Boys and all the records online. Shaft Bottom Boys it's time for beer and wine. Shaft Bottom Boys, here we go. Shaft Bottom Boys, 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 Shaft Bottom Boys. All right. One more time. All right. Cinderella Snowy Mind. Shaft Bottom Boys live on Pure Country 91.7. Holy cow, that was awesome, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you having us here. Now I gotta ask, now that you've broken one record, which record are you going for next?
The highest
The
one.
highest contest.
Oh yeah.
Astronauts have that
I think we
already.
want to go for the longest.
The longest.
Underground concert.
We are setting the bar in Sudbury. The Shaft Bottom Boys just broke the Guinness World Record for the concert played farthest underground. This is nice. Thanks so much for coming in, guys.
That's some sidewalk.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Yeah.
We thought this song would be pretty fitting for you. It's Larry Barrio and Rocktown. It's on Pure Country Mornings with Josh and Coop. We're clear.
Woo!
Headphones.
Dude, that was awesome.
Did it sound good?
That was wicked.
Yeah.
Every-
I think that was probably the best.
Everyone say hi to Facebook Live.
Oh, hey!
We're still live.
Hey, we're still live.
Thanks for watching.
All
Share
right.
it like crazy.
Woo!